Hey guys, I've got a bit of a vlog today for you. While I was travelling overseas Peru last year, I took a load of videos, and while I was living in a place called the Casa, which is in the Sacred Valley of the Incas, in a small town called Calca. Yeah, I had a great time. I learnt a lot working in the gardens there and on the organic farm. Yeah, had some great experiences, and I thought I'd share it with you and give you a bit of insight into what sort of places I was living in, because it was a small town in Peru, and yeah, it was good fun. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. I'm in Cusco now, and been here for just about a week and a half, and I'm just about to go to Sacred Valley, which apparently is quite a spiritual place. And I'm just going to go up my stairs to my couch surfing place for the last time, and this is what has got me fit over the last week or so. It's going all the way up here. So Cusco is just full of stairs everywhere. Like, it took me a few stairs just to get here, and then up the top there is where I've been living, so that's why I'm getting pretty fit. So, thank you, Stacks. This is my minivan called a Collectiva. It dropped me off here in Calca. So now I've got to find one of these little things here, and then drop me off at my workaway place, which is a organic farm. Forgot the name of it, but yeah, I think it's called Casa Carousel. So yeah, I'll find my way around here. Okay, ready. Look at this little thing, it's so cool. Is it moto? Is it moto?
Moto, sí, sí.
Yeah, moto, yeah. So cool. Huh? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I don't speak Spanish.
¿Español?
English.
¿Inglés?
Yeah, English. Disculpa. Wow. Okay. It's gonna be hard getting up there. Yeah, okay. Gracias. Yeah, it's good.
Casa Girasol. Está pesando ahora su maleta.
Can you hold this? Oh, yeah. Gracias. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Woohoo! Awesome. Yeah. This legend is carrying my bag. Woohoo! Where? You know? This is the place, I think. This must be the place. Looks pretty cool. Okay, let's take this bag in. Like I'm sort of documenting my journey, but
So what we discovered,
yeah,
what I did when I first got here was started to blend the disciplines of permaculture and biointensive.
Wow.
Biointensive is a methodology that came out of the backyards of France.
Okay.
That had to do, because in France they're very much into fresh vegetables.
Yep.
And every family has a garden. And they figured out how to garden and produce a lot more in less space. And that's what they call, well, they didn't call it. When it came over from there, it was called French intensive. Then it went into the United States. It was popularized as biointensive. Now they call it square foot gardening or any number of other things. And it's just really methodology for being able to grow a whole lot more in less space.
yeah,
And so that's one reason why you see all these raised beds. Is because biointensive relies on extreme root depth, so that plants go downward for the nutrients rather than outward.
Okay,
and you can
okay.
crowd them closer together. So when you create extreme root depth,
yes,
you're giving the plants permission to not go lateral, to not go horizontal for their nutrition.
Yeah.
And so by doing that, you can crowd things much closer together and
okay.
grow a lot more in less space. And so that's the basic concept here.
Yep.
Is in all the raised beds. One thing that's happened though, is when I first built these raised beds, I wanted them to be really natural, very, sort of in keeping with the local methodologies and stuff. So we built them out of rock and adobe. Then, over the last 6 years, I've discovered that the grass we have is so invasive, it loves the adobe.
Oh, it grows up
so
through
you
it.
can see it grows up through it. We're getting ready to tear that one down. And one by one, we're going to be rebuilding and using different methodologies so we can keep the invasive grass out.
Perfect.
So anyway, that's what you see there.
Just having a bit of a tour. This is Michael, right?
Michael,
What's your last name?
Morris.
Morris, great. Yeah, he's got this
And
awesome
this is
retreat
Casa
place here.
Carousel,
There's a healing center in there.
which is the micro farm, and
Casa Carousel.
pretty soon there will be a retreat center and B&B that will be called Mystica Andina.
Aha.
And
Definitely look out for that on
this
Airbnb.
is our seed propagation warehouse, greenhouse. This is all getting landscaped over the next month or so. Putting in fountain, lights, all kinds of stuff, so that it really has a feel.
Oh, nice.
When you enter it as a retreat center.
Is that what we'll be doing in the next wee while?
We'll be doing some of that.
Yep.
We'll be doing some of the sort of the normal garden maintenance. This is our propagation greenhouse.
Oh, it's nice and warm in here.
Lots of nice and warm. And lots of good, healthy seedlings in here right now. And right now we're propagating actually more ornamentals than we ever have before, because we're getting ready for all of the landscaping and all that. So we're doing a lot more ornamentals than we usually do. Mostly we do edibles. I have a seed bank here in my house.
Oh, okay.
Over 2,000 varieties from all over the world. I've been collecting seeds for 25 years. And I'm just fascinated with seeds, always have been.
Wow.
Which is kind of what
That's a
led
lot.
to this whole place here.
Yeah.
I've been organic gardening for a long, long time and collecting seeds for a long, long time. And so the logical thing to me was to build a very, very large garden when I got here. And then I had to go, well, what are we going to do with this garden? So we have actually a farmer's market that we help organize over in Pisac once a week.
Yep.
And we sell veggies, but we also have some food products that we produce. I'm a foodie and a good cook, and I always have good cooks here, and we produce some like really good stuff like granola and things like that that the local community loves, and that's what actually that's what pays for all of our volunteers and everything.
Wow.
So that's how we keep everybody fed and housed and everything.
Man.
So that's so here you can see kind of the extensive nature of the raised beds.
Yes.
And we're a little bit in between crops right now. We have a lot that will be coming out of the greenhouse soon. We'll be transplanting. So, yeah, as far as helping us, transplanting, working in the garden, helping with the greenhouse. I don't. If you happen to have some skills in the kitchen, we can use help with that. If you don't, that's
I'm probably
okay.
better out here, to be honest.
That's all right. Everybody's got their place.
Yeah.
So one of the things we definitely like to do here is have people do stuff that they like and they're good at. So not try to have people do stuff that they don't like and they're not good at. That's the basic formula.
Nice.
So we get our water for this garden. Well, the good news is it comes from, this valley has 3 ancient Incan waterways.
Oh, okay.
You can actually see one. You see that line that goes across up there? See that line?
Oh, yeah, I
You
see.
see the change in color?
Yeah, changing color, yep.
Changing color, and there's a line right there?
Yep.
That is Canal 1. What happens is this is ancient Incan waterways, and in this valley, Calca Valley, they're still used today. Many of the other valleys, they've kind of gone defunct. But here, because this is the agricultural hub, Calca Valley is the agricultural hub of the Sacred Valley.
Okay.
The Sacred Valley itself was the agricultural hub of the Incas. They grew 80% of all their food here in the Sacred Valley that was distributed then all up and down the Andes from Bolivia, or maybe, I don't know if Chile's in that or not, but Bolivia anyway, all the way up through Colombia, was the Incan Empire. And 80% of the food was grown right here.
Wow.
And then it was taken to Ollantaytambo, and where, I don't know if you've been there yet, but that's where they dry all of the grains and stuff. They have these structures on the side of the mountain where there's this constant dry breeze that goes through, and they take stuff up there and it dehydrates. Since Incan or pre-Incan times, they grow all the food here, and then they process it there in Ollantaytambo for distribution throughout the entire Incan Empire. So the canals in Calca are fully active, the same as they were in Incan times. There's 3 canals here.
Yep.
That one up there,
Yep.
which feeds most of the valley, and what happens, you see.
So is it inside the mountain, basically? Yeah.
So here's how it works. There's the mouth of the valley.
Yeah.
Okay, the mouth of the valley is much higher elevation. Okay?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, it keeps on going up. As
Yeah.
you go up there, that's where Lares is, the hot springs that everybody likes.
Okay.
So at
Check
the
that out later.
mouth of the valley, as the river is coming down into the valley, they pull off water from there and create waterways that are engineered to go gradually all the way around the valley. So it is a highly engineered water system.
You're saying it's been like made?
Yeah.
Really?
No, the Incans first made it, or maybe even people before them.
Wow,
And
okay.
these people in the valley are still using, now they've gone and remade them with cement and stuff. But these channels have been here since Incan or pre-Incan times and fully functioning that entire time. And
Wow.
they're still fully functioning. So the entire valley you see down here is all irrigated by these channels. There's 3 of them.
Man.
There's that one up there.
Yeah.
There's one right behind my house over here.
Okay.
And then there's one down here. So our pond, for example, pulls from the one behind my house and dumps into the one down here. And then all of our gardening is done by the one that's up there. And so, as far as I know, this is the only valley in all of the Sacred Valley where all of the ancient Incan waterways are still active. So that's both the good news and the bad news, you see, because it's not necessarily the most dependable system.
Yeah.
What happens this time of year, we are dead in the middle of dry season.
Yep.
So it hasn't rained for a month and a half, 2 months at least, and it won't for another month and a half to 2 months.
Yep.
So all the water for irrigation, but this is also the sunniest time of the year. So
Okay.
it's the best time of year to grow stuff. So as long as you can supply water, this is the best time of year to grow stuff because there's
Yep.
no clouds. It's, photosynthesis like crazy.
Yep.
So it all comes from there, which means that when they're irrigating these fields, they'll block the canals off up there.
Oh,
For a
okay.
day or two, we'll be without water for the gardens. So, these are just some of the,
You got things you got to work
things
around.
you got to deal with when
Yeah.
you're working with ancient Incan water. It's the good news and the bad news.
Do you have a tank supply as well?
Yeah, we have tank for the
yeah.
houses.
Oh, yeah.
We have tanks. And as a matter of fact, our water for the houses comes from a high mountain lake, which is much, much cleaner water. This is fine water for doing gardens and that kind of thing with. Best not to drink it. Even
Okay.
if you've got purifiers, it's just, is like anything. It's better the cleaner the water you start with, even if you're using purifiers like we do, the cleaner the end product you get. So we a couple of years ago we did a crowdfunding campaign to help this neighborhood right here raise money to run a line from a high mountain lake.
Great.
Because the kids were getting sick a lot. Because they can't afford water filters and stuff. They were drinking water right out of these canals, and the kids were getting sick. And so now the kids are all well because they're drinking this high mountain water that's coming in. That we got a pipeline that goes a long way to this high mountain lake.
Wow.
So all of the houses in this neighborhood right here, which is Huki, get our house water from the high mountain lake.
Yep.
But all the irrigation is done with the canals. So there's
Fantastic.
your brief
Fantastic. I can't believe how lucky I am at the moment. I've just arrived at this retreat and organic farm. Let's look at that. And yeah, it's like perfect. I can't believe how lucky I am. This whole building that I'm in now is a volunteer house, so people that come and help in the gardens and cooking and whatnot, they get to stay here for free and get food. So this is the room I'm in now. I've chosen this bed. There's some more people coming today, gardeners and things like that. Yeah, this is, we've got our own kitchen. Bruno. Bruno's from Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah, which part of Brazil?
São Paulo.
São Paulo. Oh, okay, cool. He's doing some cooking. What are you making?
And cooking hummus.
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 Is this for the markets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Cool.
To sell.
So he's getting ready because they're going to the market tomorrow. So I'll show you some more of this place. Yeah, awesome view. This building just here is the healing room, and this is Michael's house, I think. And in this healing room, he said I could use it for treatments for me. And just look in the window here. And they do ceremonies in here, and ayahuasca, all sorts. So, can't believe how lucky I am. Especially with my circumstances of not having a lot right now, not a lot of money, so I think there's definitely someone looking after me.
Yeah.
Hola, we're making
Empanada.
lamb empanada.
Yeah.
Just for the markets tomorrow. Is that enough?
Have a lot. Have a lot, Lambi.
Is it more?
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay. Just my first one. This way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over this way
Yeah.
for the market tomorrow. Good.
Good.
Wonderful.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
really
look.
good, really good. Careful.
And we'll put them over here.
Good job.
See?
Good job. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Good morning. It is the first morning at the Casa Carousel. So here we are. We've got 2 new visitors since last night. There's Lily and Juanita.
Yeah.
There's the little doggy, which he's picked up from, where'd you pick it up? Carousel.
In Peru.
In Peru, oh yeah. And our job this morning is to pick chard. I can't remember the English name.
It's chard.
Is it?
Yeah. And
And lettuce. And we're doing this for the market. We're finding 100 grams per bag. And we're going to sell it today with our cooking that we did yesterday. And this is the first day in a long time that it's rained apparently. So it's very unusual in the dry season for it to rain. So yes, and that's where the yellow house up there, that's where we're staying, in the volunteer house. And just below there's the healing centre, and this is Michael's house, the owner. We're going to be doing lots of landscaping and things over here. So yes, off to the market we go. Now this is natural irrigation. We're coming out and going down those little waterways into the garden. How cool is that? Okay, I'm just doing a little video for the market. This is the cookies we're selling. Granola, peanut butter, hummus, and some freshly picked stuff from the garden.
No, tomorrow.
And what else we made was empanadas. So we got hot empanadas with lamb inside. And what else have we got here? Some necklaces. Some breads, foods.
Little dogs like that in
Yeah.
you know, on the mean streets of Peru. Was it in Peru back then?
This little doggy Juanita. Hey. Okay, Bruno. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Lily.
Bon dia.
Bon dia. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
We are going to go shopping
Market.
at the market. We call it Mercado.
Buenos
dias. So we're walking to the market, buy our week's worth of food. Buenos dias. And then we'll catch the moto back. Buenos dias. We are literally the only foreigners in this town right now. So funny. In Calca. So relaxed. Still on the way to the market. These are what they call motos. Like a little motorcycle inside a thing. And it's a taxi. Bakery getting some supplies, some bread. I might get one of these little things here for 1 sol, which is about 40 cents. It's a sweet sort of bread thingy. Seaweed. Cheese. What's that?
I don't know.
Squeezing through. Hey. This is... Oh, yeah. You're buying food for the dog.
Yeah. I need that.
This market's huge. Food everywhere. There's only like one little section. Okay. Got all our shopping. Watch out! We're in almost a little bit of space. Good morning, it's Saturday the 4th of August, 10:30 in the morning, and me and Bruno are in the garden working. Bruno's planting. What are you planting?
Lettuce.
Lettuce, yeah, cool. It's good.
Good lettuce.
So all these little plants here, it's lettuce. And we planted kale yesterday, and what I'm doing is shoveling into this wheelbarrow dirt over here into this here, so it's going to be a garden around, and in the middle is going to be a water feature, like a water fountain or something, I think. So this is going to be the entrance to the retreat bed and breakfast, B&B, Airbnb. So yeah, it's going good.
I look like a monster.
Today we are doing the weeding of this garden. I'm going to go and work over there again. Update with the dog is that it's got a cast on. Hey man! It dislocated its neck apparently. We've got its x-ray. And
Yeah, thank you.
and it's got a urinary tract infection, so it's had a rough time. Have you finished your dailies? Good morning. Good morning. It is a good morning. It's a good morning every day here.
The top is different than the bottom. So I'm going to take it with the white spot pointed upward, okay? And I'm going to, what was our matrix? 5 by 5, I believe. So I'm going to take this and put it there, and then just push it down. And then you had a pen, I could just take something, yeah. And you don't want to push it down too far, just a little bit, about like that, okay? And then we're going to still sprinkle a little dirt over the top. So that's going under the surface about half the length of the seed, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so that's for the beans. All the rest of the seeds we're working with are small seeds. So those just on top and then lightly sprinkle them, okay?
Okay, man.
Okay, so you got what you need. When you're done with these, you're going to take a dome top. You're going to take one of the clear tops.
Another top, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to put it on it, and you're going to take it down to the greenhouse, remembering to put your hand in the middle.